Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz. We're going to be doing late night with your bruja. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out. So I just finished doing like my nighttime routine. Got my skincare going, got my glasses on, and Spirit's just like, let's have a seat. They want me to try a little bit of, not ASMR, but more of just like a sleepy time tarot, so to speak. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective and see what messages we have going on. Going on in the background, I have sound bowls playing. It's basically just for energy clearing and clearing through chakras. So let's see what messages we have from Spirit. Okay, Spirit, please and thank you. And I definitely just burned some Palo Santo. It's funny too because I had like recently cleaned out, I have a whole chest for like candles and incense and just like black salt, all kinds of goodies, right? And a whole like batch of decks. I have a whole basket of decks in there. And it's so funny because I had put everything away. I had cleaned up, reorganized stuff, and I was like, oh crap, like I didn't have any incense for my for doing readings. And it was so funny because Spirit's just like, you don't need those. Tonight we're gonna do some Palo Santo, have some mellow vibes, and just hang out. So, alrighty, let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. Messages they need to know for their highest and greatest good. Please and thank you, Spirit. And I've already cleansed my space and did my prayers for you guys. So we're in good company with Spirit. All right, yeah, I love this so much. We have the Yield card that popped out, and this is the Sign of the Times Oracle deck. Ooh, it's a time of patience. It's funny too because I feel like things aren't coming to like a full stop for you. This is more or less, this might be the time for you that things are slowing down, that you're needing to it's funny, it's just like this vibe, like we need to wind down, we need to slow down. For some of you, this is a time of rest. For some of you, this is a time of kind of like reassessing things, because they're pointing out to me, I got a new planner for this upcoming year, and I just get that for some of you, like you're needing to do that. You're needing to sit down and kind of write things out and plan things out for the upcoming year, your goals, new habits that you want to start. Yeah, this is a time for you to be patient with yourself. And just like the season, this is a time of shedding. This is a time of, you know, releasing and letting go and kind of going into hibernation, because winter is right around the corner, depending on what hemisphere you are in the world right now. But yeah, this is a time of slowing down. This is a time of reassessing things, regrouping, recharging, right? Because they just showed me like it's kind of like your phone battery like going kind of down. You're at like 5%, and for some of you, you need to kind of recharge, connect back to yourself. Alrighty, so let's see what else about being patient. Yeah, look, we have motivation, never give up. Yeah, and that's just what it is. Spirit is saying, like, you don't have to stop where you're at. It's like, keep going. No matter how slow you're going, progress is still progress. And they're really saying, like, don't give up on what it is that you're doing, because it matters. The energy and effort that you're putting into things, you know, whether this is with your career, future goals, trying to buy a house, you're trying to have a baby, like whatever your future plans are that you're focused on, Spirit is saying not to give up. Okay, Yeah, and also for some of you, you're needing to incorporate more of, you know, motivational phrases in your head, whether this is like switching up the music that you listen to in your car and putting on a podcast, or affirmations, or just changing the music that you listen to so that it's more positive or more in alignment with the goals that you have. And you know, so that means not listening to really sad like heartbreak songs. No, I bust your window out your car kind of shit. But yeah, it's really kind of getting into that, into alignment. And yeah, that's kind of just what they said. For some of you, I almost feel like you need reminders all over your house, all over your apartment, wherever you live. Like maybe you're needing to put little sticky note reminders so that when you find that, like all over the place, so that when you find them, you're like, okay, I need to take time to pause, breathe, and read these out loud. Okay, so let's see what else. What else is going on? Yeah. Yin and yang balance. Yeah, this is you really finding your balance again. And I get a lot, for some of you, you could be in a very like masculine energy, very go, 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 very like you're working really hard, you're constantly on the move, and you're needing to really like just being open to receive and slowing down and not being so constantly on high energy. I feel like for some of you, this could be a time of burnout for you, and Spirit's kind of calling you out and saying, hey, this is your time to kind of replenish yourself, replenish your own cup. So pay attention to yourself when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're having really anxious thoughts. Spirit is saying to really check in with yourself. And some of you haven't really checked in with yourself the way that you need to. And that's where the slowdown period is. That's where Spirit's just like, oh no, we're really gonna show up here and let you know, like, hey, it's time to regroup. It's time for you to reconnect with yourself. And for some of you, that is meditation. For some of you, this is, you know, journaling, taking time to slow down, disconnect, like disconnect from the world, disconnect from your phone, disconnect from social media, and really taking time out for yourself. Some of you, it's kind of meditation in motion, whether it's, you know, they're just saying, like for some of you, it could be painting, just kind of like putting music on in the background and painting. For some of you, it could be knitting. For some of you, it could be going for a walk or a run. However it is, I just get that it's a repetitive motion that is calming for you, soothing for you, and it brings you back to yourself. And that's what Spirit wants you to remember the things that really bring you back to yourself, and incorporate a practice of doing these things. If you can't every day, then at least, you know, a few times a week. There's something about that. And if you don't find that you can do it at least once a day, then that means that you're really needing to do it at least once a day. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, yeah, we have the skull here with endings. See, like I said, there's things that are shifting, there's things that are changing for you guys. There could be endings happening right now that, you know, you're kind of like, okay, whoa, there's big change happening. I feel kind of stressed, I feel overwhelmed, and this is where you're needing to take that time to regroup and motivate yourself. It's so funny too, because this is my weekend, right? I'm getting ready to go into work tomorrow, and it's funny because I got a bug in my head of like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and order these new dressers and I'm gonna put them together by myself. When I tell you, I was so overwhelmed and stressed, but the motivational speech that I kept saying to myself was, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. We can do hard things. It's something that, you know, it's just, you guys need to find your specific phrase, your specific word that helps you keep going. You know, for some people it might be look alive. For some people it might be, you know, we can do hard things. For others, it's just like whatever it is, you need like a catchphrase that kind of brings you back to yourself and remembering your why. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, we have key. We have opportunity. Yeah, there's a new opportunity that's coming in, and Spirit is saying, it says right here, keys open doors. And that's the thing. You have the knowledge, you have the key, you have the energy. There's something about you specifically that you're going to open up new pathways, new doorways for yourself. And that's where Spirit is saying, do not give up. If things are ending and shifting for you right now, don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah, this is a time of recovery for you. This is the time of you really reconnecting with yourself. And I love it too when this recycled bag says hello again. Yeah, it's like you're reconnecting with yourself. They kind of reminded me too of the Vampire Diaries with Damon saying hello brother. But yeah, it's like you're saying hello again to you. I feel like for some of you, you're really, we have the healing card that came out. For some of you, you're really calling back your energy from areas and people and places that it's been depleted, right? You're calling back your energy, and this is you really kind of coming back to you, feeling whole again, feeling like, okay, I can do this, I can keep going. There's something about your energy that is very magnetic, and I feel like you attract different kinds of energies around you, and some of you can be really sensitive to the energy around you, sensitive to other people and their pain, sensitive to kind of what's going on around the world, sensitive to, you know, just a multitude of things, even drama that's around you that really affects you mentally, that affects you emotionally. And that's where Spirit is saying this is your time to regroup and focus on yourself. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for my beautiful collective. And guys, if you like these types of readings, definitely let me know in the comments down below that you want more of like an ASMR or like late night reading. I feel like I've done late night with your bruja before in the past, and it was more hype. It was, you know, brighter lights and maybe a glass of wine, or like probably smoking, like, but I think I'm just gonna have it be more of like a very chill kind of vibe. Very chill, almost like whispering kind of vibe. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, also we have the succulents at the bottom of the deck with resilience. Yeah, Spirit is saying that like you've been through harder things. That's what they're saying. Like, you've been through harder things. Don't give up. And also too, it's like remembering your roots, remembering where you came from, you know, because sometimes I feel like we go through different lessons, different phases in our life, and we forget, like, damn, I forgot that I really went through this hard time. Like, I forgot that, you know, I went through this lesson, I went through that lesson, and that's where Spirit's just like, yeah, so don't give up. You've been through worse. No quiet way to shuffle these cards, so if they're loud, my bad. And my cats are up, they're active, they're moving around. Some of them are eating, some of them are off doing their things. If you hear cats in the background, that's them. Alright, let's see, messages. Ooh, what does Spirit want you to know? Oh yeah, I definitely feel it. There's a storm brewing for sure. There's things that are changing, and like this says, there could be an ending, right? There could be, especially with Mercury in retrograde, there could be miscommunications, there could be arguments that really kind of, I heard in my head, there's something about settling a score. There's something about something ending, and it's really like, yeah, for some of you, it's really settling a score. It's like where people may have had you fucked up, right? You're really like gonna give it to them. And the thing is that all in due time, for some of you, you've been very patient on some kind of karma hitting someone back. I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm telling you, it's like where people have wronged you in the past, you're about to see people get their just desserts. You're about to see people really, like, for things to come crashing down on them, and you're going to be getting your rewards. There's something about maybe someone could have stolen something from you, someone could have tried to ruin your reputation, someone could have, you know, tried to put people against you, there's an energy like that. And that's where I get the endings, you know, and it could have been something that really depleted your energy. It was stressed you out. It made you feel terrible about yourself, and you were almost in a way losing yourself in that situation, feeling like, you know, when is this gonna end? Or maybe I should just give up. And Spirit is saying, don't give up. Don't give up on your hopes, your dreams, your goals. You know, you have a purpose here. You have we have work to get done. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying. You have work. There's work to be done. We also have a bouquet at the bottom of the deck. It says happy, harmony, beauty, creativity, a gift, art, reconciliation, love, openness, expressive warmth, gratitude. Yeah, I definitely get too that someone's going to be using a specific gift that they have. I feel like God has given us many different gifts, right? Like, do you ever notice that people have the gift of singing, and that's just like so beautiful? I love it. I cannot sing worth a damn, but I still love singing in the shower, here with you guys whenever they channel messages and songs, and in the car. Like, that's where I be belting shit out, and I know that I'm so off key. But yeah, there's something about that someone's going to be using some kind of gift that God has given them, and it's going to benefit them. You're going to get really creative. For some of you, you're artists. For some of you, you know, an artist means many different things, right? But there's something about you coming into harmony with a gift. Yeah. Whether, and I see beauty here too, so whether it's a gift of, like, if you're pink collar and you do hair, you do makeup, or you do some kind of esthetician work, I don't know, there's something here, collective, that you're falling back in love with something that you have a gift to do. And I get to a lot of happiness, and Spirit also saying that you are a gift. You're a gift to the world, and it's not in a, you know, egotistical or cocky way, but Spirit really made you the way that you are because you're here to pour your love onto other people and experience that kind of love back. You're meant to shift and change the vibration of the world, the energy, the frequency that we have. You know, as much darkness and as much hate as there is in the world, there are people that combat that. There are people that are here to shift the energy for good, right? So if we think of like a scale of like negative energy and positive energy, there's a shift there, and there's constantly, you know those videos where people are like, oh, my belief in humanity, my faith in humanity has, you know, kind of sprung back just by seeing people do good things for others, and then other things are really like traumatizing and sad. It's kind of like that. Like, there's something about you, collective, that you shift and change the world for the better, and that's what Spirit wants to remind you of. Okay, that you are a gift. You are a gift to the world. And sometimes people try to take advantage of that. Sometimes people try to take. And I highly get, like, there's a cycle that's coming to a close and a new one beginning. I have spring here. It says new beginnings, fresh excitement, rejuvenate, set goals and intentions. Like I said, it's time to set goals and intentions. A surprise, increasing, coming alive, growth, fertile, new cycle. Yes, spring into action. Like I said, you have to be patient with yourself as you're setting goals. Also, we have Wolverine here too. It says fierce, unpredictable, wild. There could be power struggles here too. There could be someone that's possessive of your energy, whereas you're more like carefree and free-flowing. You know, be very mindful of the people around you that try to control you, that try to dim your light. We have assertive, renegade, fearless, determined, elusive. And I feel like a lot of you are very wild, and people have tried to tame you. People have tried to, like I said, dim your light. And that's where you're having this resurgence come back up of like, no, I'm not gonna let someone knock me down. I'm not gonna let someone dim my light. I am who I am, and I'm gonna show up unapologetically. Okay, so show up. I have this song in my head. Oh my gosh, I learned this in school, like elementary school, back in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I loved it. To this day, we had the best music teacher there, and they're literally singing the song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Some of you need to do that. You're like little sunflowers. You like go to the light, but people like to pick your petals, pick your seeds. Like, don't let people pick you apart. That's what they're saying. We also have the squirrel here too. Squirrels are very resourceful and they're very quirky. They're very weird little animals. They're cute little creatures, right? But yeah, you could be hoarding, you could be saving for a rainy day. That's what Spirit is saying. Mind you're spending at this time. I also get to, like, it says giving lip service and miscommunication, prepared for anything. Yeah, I feel like some of you are really like, you're prepared for battle kind of a thing. Like, oh, if someone has something to say, they're about to hear me. And like I said, a storm freaking brewing. We have a tornado here. Yeah, storm brewing, a sudden unexpected end, a total wreck, breakdown, over and done, the end. Yeah, like I said, there's something new coming for you and something's closing out for you. And collective, I feel like you have no problem in saying what's what. So, and honestly, some of you have a gift for it. Some of you have a gift for gab. Some of you could be lawyers. Some of you could be really good at debating. Some of you, it's more or less like there's something to the core of you that you do not like injustice. You don't like when people try to take advantage of others, and there's something about you speaking up for others that may not speak up for themselves. You speaking up because maybe at one point in time you were a person that did not have that courage or the knowledge to speak up for yourself. There's something about you doing that now. You're not backing down because you're fearless and you're not afraid. You're no longer afraid. Oh my God. One of my cats tried to go into like the lower cabinets. I'm like, why are you so nosy? There's nothing that changes in the lower cabinets, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm telling you, there could be arguments that are coming up, things that you've been fighting over and over and over again. And yeah, there could be people that you're disconnecting from that are abusive. There could be people that are, you know, they want to constantly fight and fight and fight because they have nothing to lose. But Spirit is reminding you that you have a lot to lose. And sometimes it's not so much about taking the high road and just doing better. It's more or less defending yourself, just defending your position and not letting people walk all over you, not letting people take advantage of your kindness because they may see that as weakness, and you're not weak. You're very resilient, collective. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, you're very skilled, you're highly skilled. You're very much a go-to person. That's what I'm saying. Your gifts, like people, and that's what it is. These people are trying to distract you. The anger that they're trying to do, the fighting, it's all a distraction from your goals that you're trying to set. Yeah, and Spirit's trying to remind you of your true north. Remember your why. Remember why you're here. Remember what it is that you're doing. Don't forget yourself. Don't lose yourself in the drama. Don't lose yourself in the arguments. Don't lose yourself in other people's bullshit. That's theirs. Send it back to them. Do a return to sender. You know what I mean? Do a cord cutting. Yeah. Implement a strategy. Make a plan. Like I said, also, I'm gonna show you my planner, guys. I'm gonna show you my planner because it's really fucking cute. Hold on. I have it right here. It's really fucking cute. Okay, I got the 2026 𝕭𝖏𝖏 planner, and it's just, she's so pretty. She's so fucking pretty, and I can't wait to like use her and fill her up. That sounded so dirty, but I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm going to be using when you guys make appointments with me for tarot, for candles, or Reiki, whatever. Like, this is going to be my 2026 planner, and yeah, guys, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you because I'm manifesting that I'm going to be booked and busy, and I hope you guys are too. Okay, let's get back to it. But yeah, okay, so don't forget your why. Remember your why, guys. Okay, let's see, what deck do they want me to use? Okay, we're gonna use deck from Saltwater Heals Tarot. I like to combine these two oracle decks. They're so pretty. Okay, this thing keeps tilting on me. All right, let's see. Messages for my beautiful collective for their highest and greatest good, please and thank you. For some of you right now, you're really seeking truth. You're trying to find your way in a world where people want to like suppress you. Like right now, I feel like a lot of us are kind of like in a rat race, right? It's like we wake up, we do our routine, we go to work, it's basically like we eat, work, sleep, shit, that's it. Rinse and repeat. Like, does anyone else feel like they're tied down and restrained? Like, I feel like for some of you that feel that way, you're finding a different direction. You're finding your own path. You're making your own plans. And sometimes you will have people that try to knock you down because they want you to be realistic. They want you to be just like everybody else. They want you to be on the same struggle bus. And that's where you have to really motivate yourself and be your biggest cheerleader and say, not today. You're not about to fuck up my vibe. Yeah, because they just put the song in my head. Bitch, don't kill my vibes. Bitch, don't kill my vibes. And for some of you, you really can feel that energy. You can feel that energy from a mile away. Like, ugh, I could just tell they got some stank ass energy. Shut the fuck up. We literally use Palo Santo to clear the space. What? Oh my gosh, Jessie Reyes has the song Palo Santo. I love that song too. When we went to her concert around my birthday, it was so funny because the song came on and in the venue, it smelled like Palo Santo, and I was just like, yo, whoever thought of that is so fucking clever. Like, it was beautiful. It's a great time. It says blessing, cleansing, and protection. Yo, fucking cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. That's what Spirit's reminding you, that you have the power within you. You need to cleanse your energy and space from them hating ass hoes. We also have Starry Sky. I love it for late night with your bruja. We have infinite, cosmic, galactic. Yeah, for some of you, you're not from this planet. And I know like some people get so weirded out by that. But really, like, some of us are not from here. I mean, if you think about the galaxy and how many other fucking planets and Milky Ways they have out there, like, we're just one of many. One of like a trillion. And like, I just feel like some of us are not from here. You could be a little alien. You could be that black sheep. You could feel like you're not from here. You could feel like you miss a home that you can't even describe. And that's what Spirit wants you to remember, like, some of you are coming here on earth to learn lessons, but also to teach people about love, to teach people about themselves, you know? We have dreaming of you. I'm taking this more as like, I mean, there could be someone dreaming of you, but I get too, it's like late night planning, late night dreaming, daydreaming, writing stuff down, like remembering who you are, remembering your dreams, your goals. That's what I get. It's like, don't forget to dream, don't forget to be a kid again. Oh, we have mirror. Yeah, like I said, some of you are here to teach people about love. You're a mirror, collective. You very much are a mirror. You show people the things that they need to heal, and for some people it's very triggering. Like, you can be very much someone that, like, just by you being you, you trigger people because they've been told to stop being too much, stop being who they are. And it's almost just like a bitterness because they put the word amargura in my head. Like, some people are kind of bitter because of the way they were treated in the past, and they take it out on other people because they're not willing to be accountable. They're not willing to look at themselves in the mirror and see the way that they're in pain, see the way that they're still kind of grieving a childhood that they didn't have, or a relationship with a parent that they didn't have, or the way that they've been treated by other people. They wish that they had better treatment, and sometimes people really just don't want to take a look at that. They don't want to do the healing work, or they they want to kind of brush it aside. They want to numb it. They want to just, you know, go do other things. Because it's hard. It's fucking hard looking in the mirror. Like, it's fucking hard being that person that has to change and shift. And, you know, like, people don't like change. And that's the thing. Like, you're so resilient, collective, because you've changed in so many different ways. You've had to go through many different cycles in life and ego deaths and, you know, just different versions of you. That's what I'm getting. There's been many different versions of you, because they're showing me kind of like how a snake sheds their skin. It's like you've had to really shed different layers of yourself, peel different layers of yourself back to really find your true self. Especially if you built up certain walls to protect yourself. This is you finding a way to like release that burden, that baggage. And yeah, this is where reflection comes in and self-awareness. Like, I feel like, collective, you're very self-aware, and with that self-awareness, you see other people differently because you've done certain healing work. And that's where Spirit's just like, don't give up, don't stop doing what you're doing, because you're only getting better and better. You're only improving yourself and the other people that you influence around you, right? Because we have friends, we have family, the people that you keep close to you, your inner circle, you guys influence each other. Your energy bounces off of each other. And a lot of times you absorb each other's energy too, right? Like, your pain is my pain kind of a thing. So just be mindful of the energy, the company that you keep. And yeah, just know that right now you could be really triggering some motherfuckers, and that's just it. That's your job here. And ain't nothing you can change about that. It's like, level up with me, bitches. Okay, yeah. Ooh, we have soulmate and alone, forlorn. Lonely. I don't know why I just said it like that. Soulmate and alone. Ooh, maybe someone feels lonely at this time, feeling like, damn, when's my person gonna come in? I feel like I've been doing so much healing and doing this, that, and the other thing, but like, where's my other person? They're doing the same fucking thing. They're literally doing the same thing. Sometimes people are delayed, you know? They're delayed because people have free will. They have to decide to do the work too. They have to meet you vibrationally where you're at. We also have cross here, prayer, religion, faith, like for some of you. And that's the thing, like, so many people follow different paths, different beliefs. And it's like, I just get though that like prayer is so healing, prayer is so cleansing. There's many different ways to pray. There's many different ways to use prayer in your life. You know, like some people use Psalms to manifest them with candle work. Some people pray every morning as soon as their feet hit the ground, as soon as they hop in their car, people pray. Like, I get the sense that some of you have to take it back to the basics and remember to do this for yourself, for your ancestors and spirit guides on the other side helping you, yeah, for your loved ones. And if you feel like, damn, where's my soulmate, where's my husband, where's my wife, where's my other person, then pray for them. Pray that they do the healing. Pray that they have the insight and awareness. Pray that, you know, they have the strength. Pray for their protection too. Like, you know, we're projecting in advance. Even if you don't know what they look like, even if you have no idea anything about them, but like in spirit you can feel them in your heart, like you have someone out there for you. Pray for them. Okay, we also have breakthrough and crossroads. Like I said, new doors opening, guys. There's a breakthrough here. There's hope, discovery, and clarity. You're gonna be getting either a message or some kind of, no, they're just saying it's a message. It's a message. I mean, it could be a text, it could be a call, it could be email, snail mail, it could be, I don't know, the fucking birds in the wind, like Grandmother Willow. Like, you're getting a message in some way, shape, or form, and it's really gonna give you more clarity as to why your journey is the way that it is. And also, like I said, with the crossroads here, I'm telling you, there's so many different things you could do with crossroads, you know what I mean? especially with hoodoo. Anyways, witchcraft, like, I just saying. But guys, you're really going to be at a crossroads. You're going to have to make a decision. There's options that you have, and there's a decision to be made, and I get that you're going to get the clarity on which decision to make. Pray on it. That's what Spirit is saying. If you feel disconnected from yourself, from God, from where you're at right now, you're feeling lost, you're feeling lonely, pray on it. Okay, that's the message we got for that. It's so funny too, because I'm trying to like keep it down, and I hope you guys can hear me clearly, but like, Spirit is still sassy. I'm gonna be using the, what is this, Cats Rule the World deck, something like that. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness, yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, some of you are patiently waiting. Some of you are really trying to figure out what to invest in, if you're making the right decision in your investments. Either investments financially or your energy. We have the World card. Like I said, cycles closing out and ending for new things to come in. It's like we're on repeat, right? It's like I'm channeling messages and the cards are just like, bitch, we said it again. I'm done. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, this is a pause. This is a time for you to pause. And I love it too, because the Hanged Man, it's like, it's an epiphany. It's like suddenly it dawns on you like, oh, okay, I'm really not stuck. I can free myself from this position that I'm in. It's like I have the free will, I have the power to make change in my life. And it's like, even if something's ending or shifting and you feel like it's out of your control, really it's benefiting you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and like I said, slow and steady, easy does it. Make a plan for yourself and commit. People go way farther in life, right? In their goals and their dreams by committing and being disciplined. Some of you, I said it in another reading, it's not a vision problem, right? You could have so many different dreams, and you know, you could be a visionary. You have so many different dreams. God gives you these gifts of like, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that. Spirit is saying, fucking commit to something. Be disciplined with your actions. Be disciplined, be consistent. Show up for yourself every fucking day. Every day, show up for yourself. Show up for your dreams, because no one else is gonna do it. It's up to you. Because everyone else is gonna be stuck in doing the same old, and Spirit's just like, well, you have the decision to create a different path for yourself. So show up for yourself, you know? We also have the Chariot. I love it. Things are going to be taking off for you. For some of you, you're making a physical move, because I see the World card and the Chariot. You're picking a different location and packing things up and moving. For some of you, it's really like things really closing and ending for you, and you're picking up the pieces and moving on. You're recognizing where your energy is valued and where it's not valued, and that's where Spirit wants you to connect and understand that your energy, your time, your space, who you are as a whole is valuable. And if people can't see it, if a job can't see it, it's time to move the fuck on, you know what I mean? Or if people are trying to take advantage of you and your energy, your time, your space, it's like, know when to leave. Recognize when to leave. The job, the relationship, the party, all of that. Recognize when to leave, because I see this as like an Irish exit. We also have the 3 of Wands. Excuse me. Psst. Oh my god, I had this kitty that's just scratching stuff. Rude. We have the 3 of Wands here. I love it. Spirit is really like, oh, do you see the little sunflowers too? Like, Spirit is so, they're calling you guys out. Yeah, some of you are really waiting on something, waiting for the sign, waiting for your ships to come in. And yeah, that's where you need to be really patient, right? It's like if you're manifesting something, think about it like, oh, you put your order with the universe and now you're just waiting on that tracking order. Now you're just waiting for it patiently to come in. Keep putting that energy out there and watch how things come in for you. And it's not going to always be an instant thing, right? That's why we have a lot of cards on patience here. Literally. 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. That's why I said it's like, it's not a race, guys. It's literally progress is progress, no matter how slow it is. They're not saying stop. They're saying it's okay to slow down, to gather yourself and keep planning and change up directions, right? Sometimes it's smarter to do things like that than be impulsive, okay? And the 3 of Wands. The Chariot is a very go, 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 take action card, but I also see that as determination, right? It's like you're determined not to fail. You're determined to keep going. And that's where Spirit is saying you are resilient. Keep going. Keep pushing yourself. Chariot is so much more than just fast action, right? It's about taking careful consideration in what you want to do and going out for it, right? If you have a specific dream in your mind, do not give up on that dream. Keep going for it. Keep chasing your goals, your dreams. And like I said before, with scripting, it's like scripted out. I'm so happy and grateful for blah, 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 blah. Or today I'm so grateful because I got to do, like, you guys need to script your life out. For some of you, you need to like hop onto YouTube and learn more about scripting. Literally, there's free information everywhere. Educate yourself, guys. And like I said, the 3 of Wands is also a card of patience. It's waiting for what you deserve, waiting for the right thing, right? Not settling for less. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. So I'm going to pull from the Sword of Light Oracle deck, messages from Archangel Michael, and we're going to close out our reading. Okay. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and if you're not already subscribed, and comment down below your favorite motivational phrase, because as a collective I feel like we need to be here for each other and motivate one another, have each other's back, and I would love that kind of dialogue down below in the comment section. Okay, let's see. Messages from Archangel Michael for our highest and greatest good. Please and thank you. Ooh. Yes, you are correct. Don't we love knowing that we're right? You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Oh, guys, like if you were thinking in your head, like, did I make the right choice? Am I making the right move? Like, Spirit is saying yes. Do not give up and keep moving forward. That's literally this whole reading. Don't give up and keep moving forward. I love it. And also having patience with yourself. Sometimes we're in new environments, we're learning new things, and like we can be really harsh with ourselves, or really wanting to know things immediately, or wanting success immediately. And sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. We need to kind of take that slow process to make sure we're on the right track, we're doing the right thing. So the message that they kind of just put in my head, the image that they put in my head, you know, in regards to like crossroads, right? Like if you have a certain destination in mind, right? You get in your car, you have everything packed, and you're like, I'm going from here to there. And GPS goes down. Guess what you're gonna be doing? Fucking pulling up a map. You're gonna be reading roadsides a little bit more carefully. You're not gonna be just fucking going 80 miles an hour and just hoping that you make it into the right direction. You're gonna want to take more stops. You're gonna want to be like, maybe I should ask this person, am I going in the right direction? And that's how our journey is sometimes, guys. It's not always gonna be a straight shot. It's not always gonna be the fast track. But I think that it's worth going, it's worth going a little bit slower and staying steady, staying consistent. And I just feel like it's good to take the scenic route. You never know what you're gonna find. And especially in regards to traveling, sometimes our biggest, like, our best finds is when we go off the beaten path, when we take time to just, oh, I'm gonna take the longer way, or I'm gonna take the roundabout way, and you see a beautiful sunset, or you see a new spot that you're like, I had no idea this food spot was there, I had no idea this store was there. Like, you may meet people along the way that really help you out on this journey and path, so don't feel like you're off track. You're on the right track. Okay, guys? Yeah. I love it so much. Bottom of the deck, it says, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. Yeah, so for some of you, if you've been wanting to invest more in your career, or you're starting up a business, you're doing something that you feel like it's scary, and you're like, should I do this? Should I take this jump? Should I take this leap? Spirit is saying, yes, you're ready for more. Okay? This is where I leave you, sending you lots of love. And of course, if you'd like to book your own tarot reading, candle services, Reiki, my website is down below in the description. I'll leave you to it. Good night, guys.